Hey, Dan Weintraub. I think it's February 26th. Video blog. I think this is the 7th in sort of an ongoing series that are on my website here, Free Yourself From Yourself, and the entire idea behind this is to have a kind of ongoing dialogue, as honest as I can be, an ongoing dialogue about trying not to sabotage my life, an ongoing dialogue about self-sabotage, about self-destructive behavior, not self-destructive in a dramatic, like out driving 300 miles an hour. I mean self-destructive and self-sabotage as in, what do we do? How do we respond to our impulses? Are we able to kind of follow some practices to not sabotage our lives? I'm very good at self-sabotage. I'm very good at having jobs and then not having jobs. I'm very good at reading into relationships and situations in ways that aren't true but are just based upon my perceptions that are faulty perceptions. And if I look back, I'm almost 50 years old, if I look back at my life, I think that I've done a very good job over the course of my life of sabotaging my own possibility for success and happiness based upon faulty perceptions, impulses, etc. Anyway, today is an interesting day. I have been communicating with a woman, and we really have a great connection, and there's a lot of me that's very looking forward to getting to know her better. I had been dating somebody up until about a month ago. We took a break, a little longer, 5 weeks ago we took a break, and we tried to figure out, are we going to continue to date or not? And I still have strong feelings about her, though they have dissipated over the last couple of weeks. We haven't seen each other. And we really haven't been together since, the middle of January. Anyway, so I would consider us to be no longer together. Now, the woman with whom I've been communicating, my email is down. So I sent her a text and said, hey, if you want to reach me, here's my alternate email. And she sent back a text saying, ooh, secret email, huh? Okay, now, so I sent back a text saying, oh, LOL, just for web projects. This is my web project email. And then she sent back a text that said, yeah, right, sure. Now, I'm having all kinds of panicky feelings because in my practices that I outline with regard to self-sabotage. I mean, one of the practices, don't believe everything you think. Another practice is be truthful, be honest. Now, have I been truthful with this woman with regard to the fact that I was recently in a relationship, but that relationship is no longer happening, and that relationship is over? I'm panicky that the woman with whom I've been communicating is going to say, wow, you didn't tell me that, you had been in a kind of a pretty intense relationship, a brief one, up until the middle of January. Now, this person with whom I've been communicating and with whom I have a kind of a cool and neat connection, I feel like part of what I have to do is I have to say, well, here are the web projects that I use this email for. And there are two. There's this one, the Free Yourself From Yourself kind of experiment. And there's another, which is the sort of a political economic one about sort of my views about the end of the middle class. So one of the things that I'm kind of feeling panicky about is that have I been completely truthful? Have I when this woman, that I've been sort of cultivating a relationship with, when she sees this video, because she might go online after I say, oh, these are the web projects, and when she sees, other videos that talk, or at least one other video that talks about an old relationship, is she going to be like, ooh, Dan, you weren't totally upfront about this? So that's a panic. Now, the self-sabotage part is very complicated, isn't it? Because, I totally believe in complete forthrightness intellectually. Part of me wants to, say, oh, yeah, web projects, but never let her know that one of the web projects is this project, right? This project about how not to be self-sabotaging. So it's this, right? Here we are. But for me, for my life, I know that of these 8 practices, the one about being honest is really crucial. It's critical, because what ends up happening is if I'm not honest about something, if I have a secret about something, it festers inside me. It creates extraordinary anxiety. I'm terrible at secrets. Secrets are very self-destructive for me. And I end up acting on impulses in ways that are self-sabotaging. You know, anyway, here I am, right? Here I am in the middle of the soup, right? This is life soup. Pema Chodron would say, ooh, this is the good stuff, because this is the, this is the intense stuff. I really want to continue cultivating this relationship with this woman. I'm afraid that when she finds out that, up until the middle of January, I was in kind of a serious thing. And even at Valentine's Day, when this woman and I decided not to go out, I was still feeling great panicky and anxious feelings. You get the picture. Anyway, I'm glad you're along for the ride. And here we go.